What's up, Raiders? Welcome to Raid Today for Wednesday, September 6th, 2023. I'm Gestel from Gestel Gaming, and it's day 7 of the Strategos Islin fragment event. Plus, we found some more interesting news on the Mythical Champions. We're going to discuss this plus more here on Raid Today. Alright, we slide down here. We see we've got Dragon Tournament, Artifact Enhancement, and Dungeon Divers 2. Only 3 going on right now for the fragment event. Let's jump in the game real quick, take a look at what these tournaments and events look like. Dragon dropped this morning. So you got 2 days, 17 hours remaining there. Got to get to the 2250. They've held very tight at the 2250. It's nice to see. Expect that for Ice Golem as well in the last one. Already got a start on that here, about 669 points. So, you know, almost a third of the way there already. But I'll be definitely hitting this a lot because of our wonderful Dungeon Diver event. 3,700 points. Got to get up there to get the fragments. So keep focused on this one. There's only a day and 16 hours remaining here. This will end before the Dragon event ends. So pump it into Dragon as much as you can. It's probably the best place to be getting your points right now. If you finish the Dragon tournament, maybe hop over and do Spider just to get a little bit more silver. Or farm whatever you need to farm. You know, farm the gear that'll help you the best out of the 4 dungeons. Artifact Enhancement event, only 14 hours, 57 minutes remaining there. 47.75 is what you got to do to get the fragments, so don't miss out on that. Should you go for the 5600? I would honestly save the silver. There's going to be another artifact enhancement, so if you really need another ancient shard, go for it. But I would say pass on that. Summon Rush still going on if you're pulling for the Pogo. Pretty good rewards here. A couple Lego books at the top. Or if you're pulling for the 10x, the 2 champs on the 10x voids, we'll go through that again here in a second. Let's take a quick look at the other tournaments that are still going on outside of the fragment event. We got the Tag Arena tournament. 2880 gets you the 5 gold essences. I'm going for it. I set the easy defense. I'll probably just keep it easy for basically through a reset, put my defense back in. And then that'll probably get me enough points climbing back up to staying in gold 4 to get that 2880. But these are tough to come by, man. I feel like I get only a couple a week, honestly, farming Iron Twins. So I would recommend if you care about getting your essences, your blessings, that's probably not a bad tournament to do. And then the Soul Chase, this will be ending the same time as the Summon Rush and any of the other events going on here in about 16 hours. Best time to pull your Soul Stones during these events, at least to get some extra rewards. I was able to get 200 energy, 100 gems. You know, if you hit big, maybe you get lucky and get a Lego book or something. But I would recommend pulling them now. You don't really need to hang on to them for any other reason at this point. Hopefully, you'll never have to hang on to them for any other reason than these events, but you never know, that could always change. Alright, that's all we got for the tournaments and the events going on in the game right now. Let's take a look at the information that has come out about the new Mythical Champions. Now, we did get the release of the summoning chances for Primal Shards, and I think a lot of people aren't too happy about it. Honestly, I had some people on my stream saying that it would be 0.1% chance of getting them, which would be 1 in 1,000. So this, I don't know, or 1 in 100. Someone was saying 1 in 1,000, so that would obviously have been worse. But so 0.5% chance of getting a mythical champion from a primal shard. That falls in line basically with the legendary chance from an ancient. Now, I think a lot of people are upset about this because Ancients kind of are almost a dime a dozen. You get them from farming dragon. You can sometimes, I think you can even get them from um, farming potions. You get them, you get 5 a month out of the marketplace. Like they just rack up. You just get them. You get them from early on in events and tournaments. You tend to get ancients pretty easily. I'm sure you know if you've been playing long enough. I don't think that's going to be the case with Primal. Could be wrong. Maybe you'll get a lot more, but just the fact that they have that whole quartz element leads me to believe that you're probably getting the quartz instead of primal, which means you have to get 100 of those to just get one primal. And then how many you're really going to be able to pull, like, let's say in a year. So, you know, yeah, maybe they'll come out with 2Xs or something that could help out with this. But early on, my guess is this is the way it's going to be. This could probably be the way it is for 6 months to a year before they even do a 2X. Could be wrong though. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Plarium, prove me wrong. Now we're gonna take a look at the awesome Tyraku video here. I couldn't get a good screenshot of this, so we're gonna check out his video. I'll put his link in the description below. Go over there, check it out. He goes through all of it, puts out some great information. Always has awesome stuff to say. Tyraku's the man. But here is the mercy system for primals. Now I think this is what people probably are a little more upset about. Now with legendary, or with sacreds and legendaries, you get 2%, right? After 12 legendaries. Summons without hitting a legendary. So that'll stack up, and then ultimately I think the worst it would be is like 56 pulls. Sacreds before you are guaranteed a legendary. Now, obviously the math above 50% drops. If you're not hitting 50% and above, you might as well go play the lottery, because the chances of that almost happen are very slim to none. So, you know, typically you're pulling at the most like 35 sacreds. Now, what are they doing with the primal shards? And if we're comparing these to ancients, let's mention this first. If you compare them with ancients, you get a 5%. So at 200, you get a 5% chance every pull after that, which means at 220, you're guaranteed of getting a legendary. And that's not that bad, right? And that's on ancients and voids. Now, if you look at mythical primal shards to get a mythical champion, after 200, that's when the mercy system will start. And you only are getting plus 1%. So basically, you're not guaranteed of getting a mythical champion until you have pulled 300 primal shards. That's a guarantee. Now again, you get to that 50% mark where it's 50-50, you're going to get that mythical or not. Odds are probably in your favor. After a couple pulls, you'll get one, right? You flip the coin enough, you're going to get heads or tails. So, you know, that's probably more likely like 250. You're going to have real bad luck going above 250 without pulling one. But still, we don't know how many of these shards you're going to be getting, how often. You know, is this basically saying you're going to get one a year if you're not spending? Maybe that's not a bad thing. I don't know. They also a lot of test server video out on these champions, and they look awesome. They've done an excellent job with the aesthetics of these new champs and the morphing into the new stances and stuff look awesome. The abilities look awesome. Now, there's a lot of great videos that have come out already from the test server, from the CCs, like Hell Hades, and I think Hell Hades is doing a stream on it today as well. Nubkex did one with YST. So you get a look at these champs, and they look really awesome. I'm not on the test server, so I didn't get a chance to do any of the testing or any of that. But in that case, you have to build them one way or the other. You can't build them per stance. So if they have attack as their base and HP as their morph stance, and you built attack, their HP stance isn't going to be that great. You know, still be pretty good, and maybe they'll have something there that'll help you out, like the Secret Order guy. He can revive in his swap stance. So, you know, obviously they're gonna be good, and they're definitely counters to like a Warlord Yumiko being able to swap in the stance and still have some ability ups, or have abilities that are up. So, you know, they look good, but to me, they don't look like they're gonna break the game. They seem fairly balanced. So the fact that you're probably not going to be facing a ton of them right away, there are not a lot of them in the game. Yeah, I'm not really dooming out over this. Now, do I want one? Of course I want. I said this the other day. They're new champs. They look awesome. They got red borders, man. You run into classic arena or live arena with a red border, everyone's gonna be scared. Probably gonna get banned right away in live arena, but I don't feel like I honestly don't feel like they're better than some of the champs that are in the game already. They're definitely not better than Tars and Yumiko. Rhodos, Georgia, those champs are insane. Sify, Duchess, all champs that are incredible. You know, obviously not easily attainable either, but definitely more attainable than these primal shards will be, these mythical champs will be. So I'm not dooming out over it. I'm hearing a lot of chatter of negativity here. I'm not on that train. We'll see. We'll see. You know, will they do 2Xs? Will they do 3Xs? How easy is it gonna be to get these primal shards? You know, all this we still don't know. So wait and see. We will find out more information, I'm sure, before the release of these champs. All right, a few other things I wanted to get into. The Hydra did reset last night. I have not pulled my rewards yet. I will be pulling these rewards on stream today. Twitch.tv/GustelGaming. You want to come by, hang out, say what's up? That would be great. We'll get the Hydra Clash rewards as well. I'm hoping I got some good gear there. That would be really helpful for live arena. And then last time we'll be talking about this bolster. Forge Pass, Season 11, 14 hours remaining. This will not be open when I tape my video tomorrow. So I hope you have just 49 and 50 left. You will be able to do those at reset on free to play. Knock them out. I got my 75 frags yesterday for my free to play. I can't wait for CVC to build them out and hopefully get a couple good pieces, HP percentage chests. That would be great. Yeah, but that's all we got going on today. A lot going on with the Mythical Champs. Head on over to all the other guys' channels. Check out the reviews on them. They're awesome. I'll try to get some links in the description below so you can just click on them, go over there, check out those videos. Great content community creators, or great content creator community in Raid. They put out some awesome stuff. Nubkicks, Hell Hades, YST, Scratch, all the guys, man, they put out some really cool stuff. So head over to those channels, check them out, see what's going on the test server, and hope to see you at the stream, 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time today. I'll be back tomorrow. Have an awesome night.